So I am here in an area that looks to be a pissing ground for people to just walk by and pee. And it smells nothing of pee because it is 95 degrees out and all I smell is pee. And I'm doing this just for your entertainment. So, it's 86 degrees at 10:15 in the morning. See that? 10:16. I'm going to show you that I put a GPS right behind this puppy. Now, I would wait till the end because past the pee smell that I had to endure, you get to see how to hook up a GPS, which is hidden right in there somewhere, flashing. And I'm going to show you how to do all of it in less than 3, 2. Okay, so we have a what is this thing? A 2017 Ford. Did they pay for the lettering? They did not. So this is an Escape. Let's go see and go smell. That is an Escape. So we're going to show you how to add or put in a GPS tracking system. Now, this particular one, if you RTFM, we got red is power, brown is ignition, and black is ground. That's all we're doing. We don't need to do starter or input for harness only. So, first things first, take the shroud down. That consists of 1/7 mil. And that's that one. And we've got a Torx because Ford likes messing with us and giving us two different styles. And this is a T20. That goes up in these two holes. I already took it down, obviously. 7 and Torx. One's in the front, one's in the rear. So you got to pull this puppy down. See how it releases? It moves in and out. Out as far as possible to pull the shroud down. The one screw. 7 mil. Alright, now with a pick or flathead or something I can find here. Found it. So I do this way. Alright, so with the screws out already, you see, it separates. Now, the trick is, when you want to put it back, there's a little nub right there. Alright, that goes into this little curve right there. See, it's like a little notch that sits, and when you pull. Alright, let's get this whole thing out of the way. So when you lock it back into place, you want to make sure this puppy locks into that puppy. It goes down on an angle, and you put this little nub in there. Capiche? Capiche. Now, 1/7 mil. 1/7 mil. Already took them out. And then you just grab by the wings and pull. And pull. Now this particular one, you can, and I have done it before, undo the actual instrument cluster. Now, key is off, obviously. We don't want it on because this puppy, we have to get the clip out. So let's get the clip out and I'll show you how it works. There's a little thing you push in and it turns. And it's out. Yay! Will it go back in? Who knows? Will it work when it's done? Who knows? But you see, push this guy in and it slides. That's the locking mechanism. Now, get this guy out of the way. Put him in a safe place. We are in a safe place right now. And we're gonna put him right here. We're gonna attach him right there. See this? I'm gonna attach it right there. And this is what we're putting in. So, we cut off what we don't need. Orange and brown, white. All we need is, like I said, red, black, and brown. So, let's get started with taping. Alright, so we have prepped it for insertion. And we are going to put this puppy here, and I need both hands for this. And I'll show you the end result. So we gotta weasel this thing. I'm gonna have it sit straight up and down like that. But I want to do it on the back side so it doesn't interfere with the actual cluster. So let's get this thing in and mounted. And cut. And cut. Do you need to? Whatever. But now we have wires that are taped up, and we're going to run them down to the boogie down. We're going to come on this side because the main harness is over here. So let's run this puppy down and attach it so it doesn't be dangling. Now, plugged it back in because it is definitely hot. And I'm putting the air on. I don't care if you hear it. Max AC, baby. I wanted to show you that it still works without a problem. Just don't turn the key on. Get this thing unplugged. Don't do that. Probably won't even start, to be honest with you. But now that we have the wires ran down, we are going to attach these guys to right there. We're going to find ignition and hot. So let's do that. All right, so past the wind tunnel, pull this guy down. Here's a little trick, I guess. So you see how it goes back and forth? Go all the way outward and upward and lock it in place and then attach with a loop. See? Loop-de-loop. Right there. So you gotta, as it goes in, I'm gonna show you. Let me get a zip tie and I'll show you. Zip tie. Push it down and you'll see. It won't get pinched on anything. See? Down low enough, doesn't get pinched here with this little thingamabob and that little thingamabob that turns the wheel. That knuckle. You see that knuckle? See it moving? We want to be away from that. Now, let's get to putting fuses on because there's no fuses on this. And I'm not going to go into main ignition with no fuses, and you shouldn't either. But if you want to, go right ahead. It's your car. So, we're going to make fuse holders. I'm going to show you with two hands. How to make your own fuse holders. T-taps. And you cut the wire. So when you see on the wire you can't see, it won't touch. So when you put them together, you see? These wires don't touch. We're breaking the circuit. And you take a fuse and you put it in as such. I needed two hands. There you go. Two fuse holders. Perfect! Now, you find your power, tape them up first. Now, done. Zip tie, and see you later. Now, you can tape this up if you want. I don't care, it's your car. I'm not going to because I like knowing the idea of it being aftermarket. So anyone who works on it knows what it is. You don't have to go be digging out of tape to find out the idea of what this is and what power is what. So let's find ignition and power and T-tap into that so we have easy access so we can remove this if we ever have to later on, because I know these guys. Again, this is like the 5th probably GPS I make a video of, probably like the 14th I've done for them. So let's get the ground. We're going to go right to that bolt with something like this. With an extension on a 10 mil and a ratchet, we're going to attach this guy right to that. But we need both hands to do so. So let's do that. And you see, ta-da! Crank it down. Crank it down. Now, let's get power. Okay, so my resources that tell me, which is DirectX, tell me everything behind the glove box. Now, I'm not behind the glove box. I am at the column. So I'm going to show you that this brown yellow is ignition. But I'm just going to tell you, I can't do it because it keeps the ignitions on. So if I use this puppy, it's so sensitive. Watch this. You see it? That's how sensitive it is. But that is ignition, brown yellow. Can you see that blinking light? It's in there somewhere. Are you gonna blink? Blink once if you say yes, blink twice if you see no. Come on, blink. puppy. You see it? I'm going to bend this puppy. Blink once for yes, and 2 for no. Can you see it? I'm trying to get you. It's there. Come on, puppy. You see it blinking? I see it blinking. Right there. Watch it. We got green lights. Come on, blink. I know you saw it. Let's put it back. Now. Our issue was, do not, I repeat, do not catch hot here. Ignition is fine here. Do not use this. It is backfeeding into the cluster. Don't do it. I went to the OBD. OBD is right there, first one in the corner. Yes, I'm T-tapping because these guys are notorious for totaling cars, and it makes it easier for me to rip out later in life. So, it makes my life easier. So it is the one in the corner on the curved side. This is the curved side, you see? It's the first one in the corner. What color is it? I have no idea. I can't tell from here. Let's see if I can tell. It's a brown of some sort. I don't know, I can't tell. Gray red, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna put it back though. I have to get my hand back there. And it goes right there. There's a better picture of it. Purple red. And let's see. It's gonna pop right back in. Done. See that? And with this handy dandy tool, I shoved it sides in. See? Now, I'm gonna leave it dangle. Can't do that. It's gonna make noise. See? Let's zip tie it together or tape it together with this little loop that I have. Capiche? Capiche. Now, you want to stay around for that? You can do that. You don't have to. So, like it, don't like it, share, don't share, subscribe, don't subscribe. Thanks for watching.